Hello and welcome to Kidder Farms. How is everyone doing this fine evening? We'll get started a couple minutes early today. I've got everything set up and running for once. I don't think we're having any major technical difficulties. I'm just trying to look at everything, make sure I've got green lights across the board. And I lost my mouse. Van Reeson's in Minnesota. Always good to see ya. Hope the family's well. Grayson, how you doing? Wisconsin Badgers. There you go. Welcome to the stream. All right. I've got sound. I've got green lights on the board. I think we're good. Let's see here. So we're going to be back on Bucks County tonight and streaming a little bit on the community server I set up over Saturday. Hey, Trio Gaming, how you doing? We are doing well this fine Thursday evening over here. We have been doing a lot of kid activities this week. It's been crazy. And so it's been fun, but I'm also, I feel like I spent more time up at the kids' school than I did at home this week. So I'm looking forward to a nice chill stream tonight. I'm going to take a quick peek here at some of the prices. It looks like we've actually got some really good prices on wheat right now at this Bucks Mill. So we're going to go ahead and start things off by hauling some of this wheat up to sell and see how that goes. And then we'll probably bump the time forward here and see if we can jump into some planting. The server is set up on the Discord server, so if anybody wants to drop in and play along with me, there's, I think, 8 slots on this server tonight. It is a standard size map after all, so it's not like there's a ton of stuff to do, at least not yet. We're kind of just getting started off, but we got enough to keep a few people busy. Goodness. So let's see. Did I set a tag, didn't I? Where the heck are we going here? Let me just open up the map right down the road here to the south, it looks like. So if I could figure out how to get out of the farm, I think everything else will make sense from there. Driveway. I think I'm going the wrong way. Let's see here. Nope, I'm going the right way. The driveway's right down here. All right, perfect. We're still adjusting to this map. We've only played it. This is only the second time I've been logged into this map. Where did I get the tractor from? Well, this is a CrossPlay server, so all of the mods I'm going to be using on the server tonight are indeed from the in-game mod hub. So it's going to be a real easy answer for any questions on where did that mod come from tonight. Now that I'm driving down this driveway, I'm realizing the other driveway probably would have been faster. There is another entrance into the farm. So we'll jump in cab a little bit here. We'll try and find our 4 ways and off we go. We'll just drive around until we find our way there. Hors, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Love the Edgewater Sask and Iowa Dairy series. I have been having an absolute blast playing with those, so I'm glad you're enjoying them. And we do have the crash counter all set up tonight, so living country, we are definitely going to be trying to keep the crash counter down, but you know how it goes. Justin Masters, the link to the Discord server is in the description of my videos, so if you do want to get in on the multiplayer action, it'll be over there. I don't have a lot of jobs, though, just yet. I've got to get through selling off a little bit of crops, making some money here, and then we're going to bump the time forward into spring, and we'll be getting into some planting and stuff. And we've got a few planters already set up. I meant to install a drill, but I haven't gotten that done yet. And it's the one and only Rooster Mods in chat there. We do have some very nice Parker Gravity Wagons by Mr. Rooster Mods himself. And he has gone to all the trouble of getting these onto the in-game mod hub. So I'll be honest, the main reason why I didn't play cross-play servers up until now is because I was kind of missing some of these core I would say American or North American style mods like some nice gravity wagons. So I do appreciate all your hard work, sir. And then we're going to be selling right here, I think. So let me see if we can figure out where the sell point actually is. I think it's right over here. There we go. I think I might not have my manual gearing set up quite right on the multiplayer server here. I'm not sure. But there we go. We seem to be working. Let's just back up a smidge here. There we go. Grayson Young, you're downloading the mods. Awesome. Yep, there's a few of them. I did take the DLCs off that people were struggling to get in. I guess a lot of people haven't purchased the DLCs. So we did take those off, at least for the time being. We don't have the Platinum DLC or the Kubota DLC on here anymore. Good time. Gravity wagons always feel essential to you. Glad everyone can have them now. Yeah, exactly. Especially for me, at least, a standard size map. I feel like I'm usually using small to mid-sized equipment, so it's just the perfect setup here. We may even upgrade to some of those bigger ones with the double doors on them here at some point. Mostly because I hate waiting for things to unload. All right, let's see. Oops, we're in reverse. Let's get this thing moving forward. Oh, I've already got a little bit of an environmental score bonus there from precision farming. Wasn't expecting much. We just barely got through our first harvest here. I think next time we dump here, I should come around from the other side and have the chutes pointed towards the open hatch here. Charlie, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so I think what we should do is actually probably grab at least one more something to haul some grain. So while that's unloading, I'm going to do that. Let's grab one of those bigger ones, because I've never actually had a chance to play with that. And I believe it's a good chunk bigger. We're going to get it with the extension, and I'm a new triangle kind of a guy. There we go. We've got the money to justify another wagon, so let's do that and get somebody else going on it. I think anybody can sell crops. I don't know if you need any special permissions for that, but for those that have already joined the server, somebody can grab a tractor and run up to the store and grab that other gravity wagon here, and we can get some more crops moving. And then I might grab a grain truck as well. Let me see here. I think I've got BC Bueller's pack on here for that. We might get one of those Mack trucks just to keep things mixed up. I like the grain trucks as well. Honestly, I don't think we need to do anything fancy with this thing. I kind of like it the way it comes. So let's do that. That'll be our expenditures. So now we've got a couple of things people can grab here to help out. And I'm completely lost. So where am I? I'm down here. All right, all the way up, and then hang a right when we get to the farm driveway. Perfect. And yeah, if anybody wants to jump in, that's cool. The downloading the mods to jump in, yep, that's absolutely awesome, Professor Logic. Go ahead. Trucker B, you're about to buy FS22 on your PC. Very nice. Paul, you can't get into Discord. Your phone number isn't accepted. Unfortunately, I don't know how to help with that. We do have the server set up to require the advanced Discord authentication for a few reasons, but mostly just due to the size of the server. We're almost at 4,000 people on the server, and so we've had quite a bit of problems with bots and different things in the past, so we do have to use verified accounts on our Discord server at this point. And I apologize if I'm a little nasally today. I'm still, well, I don't know what I'm fighting off. I think it's probably allergies at this point. So we do have a little bit of that going on tonight, it seems like. But we're going to try and push through. Hopefully it clears up a little bit here. I was doing fine. I was outside. That was probably part of the problem. I've got a nice Green Mountain pellet smoker. And I've got a pizza oven attachment for it, and so I was making I was making pizzas tonight for the family, and so I spent a little bit of time out on the patio, running the grill with the pizza oven on it, and the out of doors must have caught up with me. All right, let's see here. Am I didn't get close enough. Are you kidding? All right. Now we're going to jackknife everything. It'll be an awesome experience. There we go. We're going to get all of this wheat moved up there. And second wagon. We're burning through it pretty quick here, so I don't think it'll take too long, especially with the extra gravity wagon and the grain truck going. Let's try and turn the other way here. I think this is actually the faster way out of the farm here. Follow the tire tracks, it'll lead me out. That's the theory, at least. Waylon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. This tractor probably doesn't need the duals on, but I don't know. I don't even remember what we were using it for when we bought it, so we're just gonna leave them on there for now. And I've already... Oh no, the brakes aren't working. My keys weren't working to bring up the map. I do need to turn left here. I didn't quite hit the tree though, so no crash counter. Goodness. All right, everybody's selling here, so that's good news. Oh no. Oh, I think we bumped that. My goodness, telephone pole. We're not quite adjusted back to using the steering wheel yet here, folks. We'll get there. I recorded for the first time in a week. This last week was just crazy. I don't know what happened, but I just never found a moment to sit down and record a video all week. But I recorded a video this afternoon, early evening, and got that all edited and uploaded here. So looking forward to getting back on the wagon, so to speak, on getting the videos posted during the week. So UMRV is going to be coming your way tomorrow. I feel like a 15 speed is an odd speed. I am familiar with like the 40 series, and those were all either 8 or 18 series, or we had a 4850 that was like a... Oh no, that was a 15 speed now that I think about it. I think we had a different one that was an 18 speed though. I can't remember. It's been a minute since I actually drove a tractor. Here we go. All right, we wanted to... I'm gonna have these... I should just follow the tire tracks that are already there. I don't know why I'm not doing that. I'm trying to find my keys to switch wagons, and we're all over the place. Luckily, there's no collision on that door that's open there, so we're gonna take it. Doesn't count as a crash if there's technically nothing there, right? Oh, goodness. And then I'm planning on once we get through the winter in Edgewater, I think I'm going to turn that into a multiplayer series. I think we're going to open that up to channel members and let some of the channel members get on and record with me. I think it would be fun to kind of have a scheduled time where people know that I'm going to be recording, and then I can they can jump on and join me if they want. So that's going to be the plan with Edgewater after we get through the current season, I think, because I'm not quite done with that map. I'd love to get through another couple seasons. A lot of times with a map, I get through 2 to 3 years on a given map, and then I'm kind of ready to move on. But I think both Edgewater and UMRV are going to last a little bit longer, so it'll be fun to run that as a multiplayer game, though, I think, moving forward, where the game's only there when I'm on and streaming, or recording, I should say, and then I take it down the rest of the time. So we're going to try that out with Edgewater. Probably not for another week or so, but that's the plan. And then UMRV, man, I'm having a lot of fun on that playthrough, so I think we'll be going on that for a little while. We just got a whole bunch of new land. James, all the information for the multiplayer server is on the Discord server. There's a Bucks County channel on the Discord server where you can find all of that information. And here we go. I'm holding up the show with my 2 gravity wagons. I almost feel like I should separate it and have yet another tractor on one of them just to kind of space us out a little bit so that we're not all piled up, but it also feels somewhat inefficient. I'm waiting for the grain truck driver to pass me up here as we get up to the farm, so that that grain truck should probably be able to make 2 trips in the time that it takes the tractor and the gravity wagons to make a trip. Mr. Simulation, how you doing, sir? Always good to see you. And BMAC, I have thought about doing a some kind of a competitive multiplayer. We sort of did competitive multiplayer for our respective community servers with ArgZ Gaming a little while back. We were playing on that big Western Australia, was it a 16x map? That was a lot of fun. But I haven't done anything more organized where we're playing on the same server with multiple YouTubers, where I think that'd be kind of fun. I know I like to watch, like, Daggerwin has done that for quite some time with Chainsaw, whatever his buddy is, so that would be fun. I do it with DJ Goham. I don't know how that would work, because DJ and I have a very different play styles. I think that I would have a hard time keeping up playing more realistically when I know, whoa, when I know he's gonna do all kinds of crazy things to just get the crops off the fields as fast as physically possible. So we're wasn't accounting for the width of the duel there. We really caught that building a bit. Is there any news on American farming? I don't know if there's any official updates on that. I can tell you that I have spent an enormous amount of time, more than my usual hours, on American farming in the last few weeks, trying to get some stuff wrapped up. So it's coming along quite nicely. It has been the thing consuming the bulk of my time over the last several weeks when I'm not spending it with family. So hopefully we're gonna have some good announcements on that soon. I'm trying to think. I know what this week's social media post is going to be, and I can tell you it's not the release date yet. So coming soon at TM. Let's see if Farmer Trev can swing past me here without running into anything. There we go. See if we can get a few more loads going before before it all gets full. I'm going to jump back in cab. I think it's a little easier to tear down the road this way. Westy, yeah, Argzy's great. I love doing stuff with Argzy for sure. All right, so I'm loving this map though. I love the rolling hills kind of vibe on Bucks County here. I hate flat maps generally. I always like there to be some variation in my terrain. And I have to say, this one's got some pretty significant hills in some places. So I'm absolutely loving the aesthetics here. I would say the only thing that I haven't liked on this farm or on this map would be the main farmyard is a little... I guess I just don't like using the generic base game style buildings. And that's just me being... I guess a bit picky, but it does make it easier to do for a cross-play map for sure. So I understand why it got done, but everything else on this map is just amazing. I love it. So if I wanted to, I guess I should have just built out a farm on that map and or on this map and used my own buildings, and I probably would have been much happier with it if I'd done that. That's what I should do. Nah, yeah, Argzy's in New Zealand, I'm pretty sure. Oh my goodness. The brakes. Too far. Let's see if I can back this up just a smidge. There we go. Looking good. €2 for me for an American map. Yeah, that's the problem, right, is that there's just a lot of assets that are the European models from base game, right? So, but it does make for a smaller map size, and it works great on console. But I guess that's the thing I'm liking about Edgewater, is that it's got a lot of buildings and stuff that were used that fit in a little bit better, although the farms on Edgewater are also like really small for the size of farms that you're probably should be running. So it's kind of like I don't know. I focus more on the whatchamacallit, the fields and the general look and feel when I'm out in the fields working, because I tend to find myself spending more time out in the fields than I do on the farm. Helps if we put this thing in forward gear. Oh my goodness, this thing is so slow. Farmer Trev has made a whole round, gone back, gotten another load, and met me up here already. Impressive. I don't know if there's a lot of other crops that we need to sell. This was definitely the most voluminous of the crops that we had. I guess we've got a little bit of corn that should probably get sold as well, but that's a January crop, so we'll probably finish selling off the wheat here, and then we might move forward to January, sell off the corn, and then we can kind of keep things moving then and get into planting. So I definitely want to try out those planters that we've got sitting on the farm. We got 2 good planting setups, I think, in the stream, and we didn't get a chance to put those to the test. Jesse the Farm Sim Dude, how you doing? Well, welcome to the stream. Whoa. Mighty Mike with the swerve at the last minute. I love that case. Oh my goodness. I was looking at the tractor, not the telephone poles. This is what I get for sightseeing. But yeah, I love that Case Traction King, and it looks so good on that grain cart. How How do you like that Mountain, Montana map? I haven't really checked it out myself, but I've seen a few people playing on it. I should do a competitive multiplayer with Daggerwin. I would love to. It's funny, Daggerwin was the first farm sim YouTuber I ever started watching way back in the day. And so that was before I even started doing YouTube. It was right after my son was born. And I was spending a lot of time up in the middle of the night with a little one and started kind of flipping around on YouTube. And that's how I found Farm Sim. And so Daggerwin's kind of the reason why I even have a YouTube channel in some ways. So I would love to make his acquaintance someday. I've never actually talked to him or anything, which is interesting. I've kind of crossed paths with a huge chunk of the Farm Sim community over the years, especially other content creators and modders and stuff. But Daggerwin's the one person I've never managed to kind of cross paths with, so to speak. Hey, Luke Gill, how's it going? Good to see you, man. All right, let's see here. 10,000 liters of wheat. That's nothing. There we go. Let me just check. Let me see what else is in here that has a decent sell price in December. Canola, maybe? Where'd we get all of these crops? We must have started with some crops. That's what's going on here. All right. Not even our stuff. 723. Yeah, we'll take a load of canola up just because we're going anyway, and it's not a bad price. And then I'm going to move the clock forward to January, and we're going to sell off that corn real quick, and then we're going to get planting because we've been hauling a lot of crops here tonight. FSG and I have done some streams together and stuff in the past, and we're on pretty friendly terms. Same with Argsy. I think, as always with those guys, it ends up just being time zones that causes the biggest problem. With FSG being in the UK, and then Argsy being over in New Zealand, the time zone differences make it very inconvenient most of the time for us to get together. So at some point, though, I'd love to do something with him. Westy, have a good one. We'll catch you soon. Country Boy, welcome to the stream, man. Gunnin' Gamers was the first Farm Sim YouTuber you ever watched. I'm pretty sure I've watched him. He streams ATS as well, right? I want to say that I actually saw him for the first time hauling logs in ATS. A very different character. I gotta put my horn button somewhere convenient to push. I don't think I've got a horn button set up on my steering wheel. Let me open this up and see if I can see. Honk is 6 plus A. Well, I don't know what 6 is right now, so I'm not gonna take a risk there because A is also the disconnect button for me, so that's just gonna be a bad time. I know what it is on the keyboard, but my keyboard is in a very inconvenient spot to try and find the horn. Oh, I guess not. I can kind of reach that. We've changed the setup here a lot for streaming, and it has been an interesting transition for me when I'm used to how everything was for... I probably had my streaming and recording set up in the same way for 2 years, more or less. Like, my desk might have moved around, but I had my environment set up in the same way for almost 2 years. And since I've moved over here into this dedicated recording area, I still find myself trying to figure out where things are at. I've got a giant green screen curtain hanging here on the side here to let me have a little bit more freedom of movement, and then I have a separate green screen behind me to kind of cover the area behind the chair and along the wall, and so it's all just very, very strange and new to me still. So I'm always feeling like I'm kind of fumbling about when I'm recording here still, so I do apologize. We'll get used to it eventually. And we're trying to stay ultra hydrated here. I did the stream over the weekend. It was the first time I streamed 4 hours straight on Saturday. Was that last Saturday? And I had a lot of fun, and believe it or not, my voice didn't really have any struggles during that. But this week, because I recorded earlier this afternoon, I think, I could still feel just a little bit that I've got my voice is gonna start giving out if we don't stay hydrated. So that's what we've been working on for sure. Trejo, are we going to do more ATS? We are, actually. We just talked about it earlier tonight, so we'll probably try and do some ATS again here soon in the next week or two. I don't know for sure. I do have a vacation trip coming up, so I'm going to be gone for a couple of weeks, and so I'm hoping to get enough content out to still have some videos post while I'm gone, but there will be a lull in the live streams over the summer for sure. All right, there we are. We are all done with what I think we're going to haul up in December. So I have to log in as an admin to move the time forward. Where do I do that? Here? Nope. Here. There we go. I think I could probably sleep. I've got a sleep trigger somewhere if I get back up to the farm. But it's probably going to be just as quick to move the time forward the old-fashioned way while we're driving up there. I bet we get to January here before I get up to the farm. And like I said, we're just going to load up a bunch of corn here. We'll all take a round of corn up to wherever the highest price is in January. And we'll call that a day on the selling of grain for sure. Oh my gosh, I hit this pole last time, didn't I? Oh my goodness. Trying to read chat, wrap myself around a telephone pole. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? You might have to actually disconnect that rear wagon and reconnect to it here. I feel bad for whatever farmer's crops those are. How am I gonna do this? We might have to wait for the light again. These duels are getting the better of me. All right, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Nope, I'm turning not sharp enough. There we go. Do. Come on. I can't believe that's not lined up. What? Oh goodness, we're off by just a little bit. And you can't pick up the tongue without super strength. That's the one thing I do miss about PC so far, is not having the super strength mod available to me to just pick up a tongue of a gravity wagon or something and drag it over. Oh, it's snowing. That's super useful. All right, well, let's see if this is enough to Get us off of the telephone pole. We're so close. All right, let's see here. Let's try it. Nope. I'm just catching that corner still. Well, I think we might just need somebody to come nudge me off of the telephone pole here. And I'm going to watch my time here. We don't want to miss all of January, so let me drop this back down and turn off all these lights. Let's see, I'm going to need to grab another tractor here. Let's see, this one ought to do. There we go. Got snow on the ground. This ought to make everything more interesting for sure. I don't think we've got anything with a front loader yet. I'm losing visibility into the road. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I am. I've got a bunch of people on the server here. I'm not sure where everybody ended up. Hopefully we've got a bunch of trucks loaded up with corn, though. And we're going to start running that up to the elevator, get all of our corn sold off, and then we'll get into, is it April that we can start planting corn? You guys got it unstuck? All right. The help was already on the way. 4 crashes already, SK? Yeah. Probably more than that if you count some of the back and forth I've just spent on that telephone pole. I think it's going to make sense to switch that tractor with the duals out for this international, though, to pull the gravity wagons. At least if I'm driving it. I keep getting myself hung up on every telephone pole in existence. Looks like everybody else is all loaded up with corn and ready to go here already. All right, let's see. Here we go. All kinds of buttons here. See if I can avoid this telephone pole. There we are. I'm just gonna put this right here. I'm gonna leave it running. Make sure that this other tractor is gonna be able to pull this. Oh dear. Let's see. We're way crooked here. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at what's up with my brake pedal maybe, because it just doesn't seem to do anything. I mean, I know I've got a lead foot and all, but this seems to be a little ridiculous. There we go. Much better, much better. Vernon, welcome to the stream. How you doing? SA modding, I stole your farm. Nice. The 1086 struggles going up hills with those gravity wagons. Just had it on your map. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, it might be a little underpowered for a 2 gravity wagons. Today was your last day of school, Trio. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, my oldest, he had his last day last week. And my youngest, I think, has 1 or 2 more weeks. I can't remember. But yeah, that's been crazy. My oldest is just getting out of high school. So last summer, and he's off to college. Crazy times. He's got his 18th birthday this weekend, so we're got a few surprise plans for him because he didn't want to do anything. So we'll fix that. We'll make some plans, but should be fun. Should be fun. I'm excited. We got him a pretty cool present this year, so I can't wait to see what he thinks of it. All right, I'm gonna get some corn now, and I'm gonna figure out where everybody's taking this stuff. I think I left a tractor running back there though, so at some point I'll have to remember to do something about that. Where is the corn? There's the corn. Good luck on the hill. Oh, that's encouraging. Now I think it's almost like a challenge. We've got to try and do it with this old tractor. Not like I don't have an 8RX sitting in the shed I could pop out, but that just doesn't feel right. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Prices, corn. The high price is this $4.71. So let me tag that and look at a map. Now let me get out of the let me get out of the triggers so somebody else can load up. And then let me take a look at the map. And oh, that's right out behind the farm here. Awesome. So if I go out the other driveway, now that I've turned the wrong way, we'll be good to go. Ooh, this snow is something else. That's gonna make for some fun driving. All right, we didn't run into it. We're good. We're gonna have to get some speed going. KJ Wiggums, how you doing? Good to see ya. Don't go up that hill. It is way too big for that tractor. We'll see, we'll see. I've got gears. I can always shift down. But we'll get some good speed going downhill here, and we'll just not let up or run into anything because, you know, everything's kind of slippery here on the snow. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, that is a hill. There we go. All right, one gear down. Oh, wow. All right, let's go into low. Yeah, it doesn't like the snow. We're going 3 miles an hour just in the wrong direction. We're gonna have to switch out and put a better tractor on here, I think. Or maybe if I get on the side of the ditch, I'll get some better traction in the grass. That seems to be working a little better. I think I'm getting pushed. Yeah, I'm getting pushed. Yep, this tractor not so much qualified for this, so I guess we'll, you know, let me see if we can just park these, because I've lost most ability to steer here as well. So I'm going to stop here. We're going to disconnect those. Hopefully they don't roll away. And we'll go get, oh, there we go. JDBO, you can grab this with that tractor. I think the 4955 should have a little bit more oomph. Hopefully get up the hill there. Thomas White, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Trio, I know I do want to use the 8RX. I was going to save that for planting season, which is as soon as we sell this corn off. I think we're just going to leave the rest of the crops in there. We don't need the money necessarily. We can find another good time to sell those. We've been doing a lot of selling here for the first little bit of the stream, although for me it's kind of fun watching all the different tractors and wagons and stuff move around here. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this thing back in the shed. There we go. And I guess we can go ahead and get this thing out and start figuring out where our refill points are for seed and stuff while the corn gets sold here. Let me see, how much corn did we have left to sell? Not too much. That's going to be gone before we know it, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing set up. Matt, how was my day? My day, whoa, has been going great. We have crashed into all kinds of things tonight, though. It's going good. It's going good. I got to go to my kid's school this morning and hang out with him a little bit while he ran around and did a bunch of crazy fun things outside. So that was a blast. I got to go on a field trip with him yesterday. I got to be a chaperone and ride the school bus, which he was very excited about. I haven't ridden a school bus since, well, I think since I was his age just about. So that was kind of fun. One of these has got to be for seed. I don't know if I have anything in any of these. Probably not. Excuse me. We're going to hop over here, and I'm going to go ahead and figure out what this is for. That's for solid fertilizer. I don't need a million. Let's try 10,000 liters. I'm gonna put liquid fertilizer. There's no more storage space for that product. That's interesting. Okay, well, we might have to get our liquid somewhere else. I was kind of hoping to do it there. I'm gonna buy 10,000 liters of seed as well. I guess, why did I buy solid fertilizer? This thing's a liquid tank, isn't it? I don't know what I was thinking. That was supposed to be for the lime. But we do have a lime point somewhere else on the farm here. Godly Devil, how you doing, sir? We are at 5 crashes, but it's like more 5 crash events, I would say. There was one that was a multi-event, but, you know, it's been interesting. RXZ Gaming, how you doing, sir? I apologize, I missed your chat earlier. 30k subs, yeah, I'm excited. We hit that last week. I was not really expecting to honestly ever get to this point on YouTube, and so it's been a wild ride for sure. There we go. But I appreciate the kind words, sir. There we go. We got it. But we don't have is liquid fertilizer. I'm really upset that I can't put liquid fertilizer in this thing. Oh, it says it has liquid already in it. Okay, well that would be why. Well, let me back this thing up and try this again when I'm a little bit closer. There we go. And then I've got a front tank. Okay, so the front tank is the tractor liquid. So we're gonna need to swing back around here. We'll close up the seed hoppers now. We'll get this. Whoa! See, I didn't hit it. Technically. And fill liquid fertilizer up here as well. There we go. Now we're set. Now we're set for spring. Always a case of when, not if. There you go. It has been a wild ride, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and just put this thing right back in the shed. I think JDBO had half a thing of corn still in his gravity wagons. Oh, there's a whole nother tractor and a gravity wagon over here. How did I miss that? Well, we might as well jump over here and see if we can use that. Oh, I'm gonna sneak in front of Farmer Trev here. I haven't gotten a chance to use this double wide yet. The double wide door. Corn, here we go. Am I gonna get the last of it? I don't think so. There's gotta be like a couple thousand liters left in there for the Big Mac truck. That's all right. All right, let's see what kind of gearing I've got on this thing. All right, all right. This is working out well. Road Warrior, appreciate the $20 super chat. What's up? Looks like Indiana winner. Yeah, there you go. We're in Pennsylvania, I think, technically on this map. But yeah, we've got a little bit of winter snow here. We're trying to unload some grain real quick. And well, then we're going to bump time forward. I want to get into a planter here yet tonight, so we're going to do that. I don't know if I've got enough spring jobs to keep everybody busy, but I figure if we can get something planted, we can get the sprayer out and going and just kind of keep going from there. Mr. Junt, how you doing? Always good to see you, sir. Hopefully life is treating you and the family well. And, ooh, this thing's struggling up the hill. Maybe that's why it was parked. We're gonna drop down a gear. We're gonna drop down another gear. All right, first gear, we've got this. Oh. Yeah, we've barely got this. We're spinning in that snow, that's for sure. This is probably one of those situations where some front wheel assist would come in handy. Oh boy. Farmer Trev over here obeying the passing lane. I think I got better traction on the grass. Well, now I know that we weren't just parking this tractor for the fun of it on the farm. We couldn't manage to get up the hill with it. Yup, first gear is where it's at. Second was not gonna cut it. Still getting settled, still, Junt? Yeah, I can imagine. Moving is always crazy. We did a lot of moving in my life, so I can appreciate the pain of having to uproot the family and move them across the country. There is a four-wheel drive version of this tractor. I just don't have it. At least I think there is. This is the 40. Oh no, this is the 4440. So no four-wheel drive version of this one, as far as I know. But yeah, the family's been well. We're enjoying the, I guess I'll call it the start of summer. The oldest is already out of school, which has been crazy fun for him. And the youngest is in the last couple of weeks here with all kinds of fun activities and stuff. So it's practically like being out of school. I feel like every day is a vacation for him. They're doing something fun. Man, this tractor needs some fuel as well. Oh, goodness. Brakes, brakes. It's icy. We'll take it as an opportunity for a water break here. See if I can straighten this thing out without jackknifing it too bad. The snow was definitely an unexpected addition here. I'm really mostly just curious to see how this two-door gravity wagon unloads. I'm hoping it unloads a bit faster than the other one. That would be nice. Finding a house out there has been difficult. The market's hot. Yeah, I hear against all odds, the housing market is still quite hot. I would have thought with the increasing interest rates and stuff that the market would cool down, but I guess those things kind of trail behind. The last time you was on this server, people were leaving tractors on all the time. Yeah, all the tractors are almost out of fuel, I feel like. Luckily, the server does pause when empty right now, because I'd kind of envisioned it as a primarily like a server to play on when I'm on and streaming, especially since I haven't made anybody a farm manager on here yet. But if any of the channel members do happen to jump on here, I'll set you guys up as farm managers so you can help manage the chaos if you're so inclined. And that felt like it unloaded quite a bit faster, so I love it. Oh, goodness. Your belly feels a bit big, Trejo. You're eating the 30,000K burger for hitting 30,000 subscribers. Yeah, I feel like I need to make burgers. I haven't made burgers in so long. I got the pellet grill and been doing just a ton of smoking, but I haven't done like some regular stuff in a long time, since I've been having so much fun playing around with smoked meats. Eric, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? All right, let's see here. Can I make it up the driveway hill with this thing? Oh yeah, piece of cake when you're empty. No problemo. Life as a farmer, how you doing? Looks like we're getting the other planter set up. I'm not sure if that thing will have the horsepower for it or not, but you're welcome to give it a shot there, JD Bog. Ooh, Patrick's got the big four-wheel drive on the little gravity wagon. I love it. He'll probably have better luck making it up that hill than I did, though, so I shouldn't laugh too much. And Farmer Trev's going to try and make a run with a single gravity wagon on the 1086. Well, I don't dare... I'm cutting you off here. Let me get out of the way. I don't dare try that again, because we barely made it. I'm not driving 1 mile an hour up that hill again. I don't think we've got that much corn left to sell anyway. Nope, we're completely out of corn. So I think we're just going to call it on the rest of these grains. I'm not too stressed out about it. And I'm going to get this moving forward. Or actually, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to leave it in the yard like a heathen. And I'm going to run over here and see if I got a sleep trigger at the house. Because I think that would be the better call here to get past a couple of months here, is to use the sleep trigger. Not used to playing on a CrossPlay map where I don't have all my mods. Road Warrior, if you make Hungry Get, there you go. We got a new mod and a new game. Nice. Alright, here we go. Sleep is happening. Brantley, welcome to the stream. Pennell Farms, how you doing? We're gonna jump time forward here until it's spring and we can get some planting going on. I've got an 8RX that I want to try out here. Man, it's so nice playing on a save that isn't in obscene amounts of debt. I'm not losing money just by sleeping through the night. We're gonna get back to it. You got a 4020 pulling tractor and FS23. Very nice. All right, we're in March. When can I plant again? Oh, Road Warrior, welcome back to the channel membership. So corn's in April. Do we have a drill right now? Because we could put some other stuff in. Well, I could put everything in April. So let's move forward to April when I can plant everything. Oh, we should have done some wheat or barley in the fall months. All right, one more sleeperoo. See if we can get past the rain and the snow. I think YouTube just inserted ads for everybody while we're sleeping, so that's kind of convenient for those that get stuck watching those. All right, here we go. It looks like we're into April, and let's go ahead and slow the time back down. There's a lot of work to be done now. I think we'll leave it on 0.5 until we get everything done now. And hopefully I can sneak in here and grab something. I don't know, did we end up spreading lime on all the fields already and all that good stuff? It looks like most of them are pretty good, except these three. There's 3 fields that still need some lime spread on them, it looks like. So somebody can grab the spreader and get that done. They're all pretty good from a nitrogen perspective. And I have soil maps for everything, which is good. So now we need to jump into a planter here. Looks like Farmer Trev's getting the case out. We're gonna have to put the dry box back on that, so somebody might need to help out with that. I think we've got a what's it called, a telehandler there for it. Patrick, why can't you tip corn? Are you in the farm? You should be. You've got a green name. Everybody was selling corn without any struggles previously. Although there shouldn't be any more corn to sell. Do you think Giants will make a Farming Simulator 24? I do not think there will be a new Farming Simulator coming out in this November like they have done previously. I think that they are going to instead wait until a year from this coming November to do anything. What am I going to plant? I'm going to plant some soybeans? I don't know. I think we might plant... Is that sorghum? We're going to plant a little bit of everything, I think, on this map just for the fun of it. That is sorghum, and it is planting season for sorghum. All right, let's plant some sorghum somewhere. I don't know where we're going to plant sorghum. We're going to pick a random field out here, though. Whoa. Okay. So that's a crash, but it was almost me driving straight into a lake. What is going on with this? I thought it was a road to a field, but apparently this is a road to a pond, a lake, probably for getting water for the animals, which we don't yet have, which would make sense, but I got deceived. So we're gonna back this thing back out of here until I can hopefully find enough space to turn around, which is not here. Can I sneak out into this grass field? There we go. We'll do that. All right, we're gonna cut across the grass field and we're gonna put sorghum in this field 18 over here. I'm not a huge fan of driving across the pasture, but that's all right. In fact, maybe we should till some of this pasture under and widen this field out, but no, we're gonna do some cows, I think, at some point. That'll be fun, so we're gonna leave it there. Goodness. Do you think FS23 will get mods? No. They might add some more DLC over time, especially because they're monetizing it so heavily. I downloaded FS23, and I have to say, and I guess I have to temper this with I am working on a competitive mobile product, but I have to say I was a little disappointed with FS23 as it's more of just an iteration on FS20, and they put all of the larger equipment behind a paywall, so you can't, oh my goodness, you can't not run into a fence today, Kedrick. You can't actually farm with anything of reasonable size. You can't get a I don't think you can get to a 12-row sized implement without paying more money after already having to pay for the game. And so if it was a free-to-play game, I would understand. You know, like, oh, okay, we're going to put a bunch of stuff behind a paywall. But for a game that I already paid for, to then have to pay more money to use any equipment of reasonable size was very, very frustrating, I'd say. So we're definitely taking note of that as we figure out how to monetize things on American farming. So we're going to be a little bit more thoughtful about that, I hope. Obviously, those are decisions that aren't left entirely up to me, but we've had some good discussions about that, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Livin, that's this kind of stuff that just turns me away from a game, you know, generally. So I don't know. I was actually tempted to do a little bit of FS23 content on the channel, but I'm too busy crashing into every bush on the side of this field. But after installing it on my phone and kind of playing around with it for an afternoon, I was like, I don't know if there's really enough content here to do any meaningful videos on it. I kind of watched some of the stuff Clutch was doing, and I love Clutch, but I don't know, it kind of felt like he wasn't having a lot of fun when he was making his videos, you know, and maybe that's just me projecting. I haven't talked to him about it or anything, but I could see myself, maybe that's a better way to put it, I could see myself trying to play it and just not having a lot of fun. And when I'm not having fun playing a game, it very much comes through in the videos. And so if I'm not having fun, then the videos aren't going to be fun or entertaining. So we're probably not going to run that one on the channel here soon. I'm just not sure I could come up with enough content to keep it going. But it was interesting. It's there's a lot of other stuff there, though. It's just I'm not so much into, I guess, some of the auxiliary parts of the game, you know, the production lines and stuff like that. So for those that are interested in that kind of stuff, all of those systems from FS22 have made their way over to FS23 now, which is kind of interesting. Eric, you can't wait for American farming. Yeah, I know. We've been working on it for, you know, over 2 years now. So I've been on the team for almost 2 years. I guess more like 18 months now at this point, a little bit more maybe. And we're looking forward to getting that launched. Coming soon, but not yet there. Looks like we already put down a bunch of nitrogen in this field ahead of planting season here, and so it's a little bit over applied for sorghum, but shouldn't hurt the yield too much. Argsy, the one feature from your little playthrough the other day, the traffic can overtake if stuck on a slower tractor. Hope that comes through to FS22. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I know they added back in the AI ability to drive to a certain point on the map, which is something we have in FS22 now. But it's funny, on mobile, that was there in the previous version of the game, and then they took it out in FS20. So it's kind of like, oh, you brought a feature we used to have back. That's awesome. We got Patrick heading out with some tillage equipment, it looks like. And you know what I should do? Let me see if we have a drill on here. We should buy one drill just to get people going on something. I've got nothing. All right. Well, we'll have to get one of those installed for next season. But yeah, this is why I haven't opened this up to like a 16-player server or anything. There's just not enough jobs for people to do on a small server, small map like this. So we'll have to get a couple more mods on here, maybe clean some things up, and we'll be able to buy some more equipment. Clayton, does anyone have any idea why the AGI pack is unavailable? Not sure. Sounds like Apple people didn't need SD card readers anymore, but apparently people need them again now. Oops, oops. All right. Dusty Fox, been some time. Hey man, how you doing? You've been, hope everything's good. Everything has been going good here, at least more recently. I'm excited to finally be over the crazy back-to-back illnesses I had that kind of kept me down for, I don't know, 10 to 12 weeks. I've lost track at a point. We were sick for so long, which is unfortunate, but I'm feeling a lot better these days. Still got, I don't know, some kind of allergies or something going on right now, but a little bit nasally, but not too bad, not too bad. Hopefully you've been well, sir. I think sorghum would typically be more of a drilled crop, but custom modding has this planter set up to do everything, so. Yeah, Godly Devil's got the AGI pack loaded just fine. Very nice. I know that I'm late, but Daggerwin was the only FS YouTuber for years, and then you found my videos. Nice. Yeah, I loved watching Daggerwin videos when I was first starting out on Farm Sim. The only thing that I didn't enjoy as much, obviously, is just he's more of a European style farmer. But for me, that was kind of what interests me in his videos. Is it's something a little bit different than what I'm used to. But I love his play style. He's very relaxed, and it's a very chill video, very easy to watch. So that's what I've always loved about Daggerwin's videos. And he puts a lot of effort into, especially his like roleplay series. He's been doing it for a while now, but he puts some serious effort into that, which is something I've been too intimidated to try out so far. JR Clock, how you doing? You wish this planter went faster. It's going 9. That's a pretty good clip. I mean, I think you could probably tune it up to maybe 12, and that would be, like, you could probably call that realistic in certain situations, but I'm down with 9. It's doing good. I could get a wider one if I really wanted, but I don't know. This one's feeling pretty good. What I'm going to miss right about now, though, is this little thing called guidance steering that I don't have. I should have actually gotten planter arms. I do have a heading in my mini-map over here if I kind of look over the top of my boon arm. I'm going to try and straighten this row out a bit. It's very crooked. See if it helps me drive straight, if I can at least follow the in-game lines in the field. How you been, Mr. Clock, though? It's high speed in life. The in-game Kenzie does go 11. I agree with that. I think I think putting this thing up to 11 or 12 would probably be okay. Oh, we're leaving a gap. Correct. Yeah, I think given that we're on console here, or console crossplay, I should say, I'm gonna have to be a little bit less picky about some of the straight lines and the gaps and stuff like that. We'll go realistic. We left a gap. Now we gotta live with it. But yeah, we should have had some planter markers on here. That would have been good. It's an option on this planter. I just didn't even think about that. I'm so used to having GPS. Trey, we got a better stand planting rather than drilling sorghum. Really? Might have been due to the drill being old, though. Interesting. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, I don't get out of my knowledge base very much on new crops, so I've been trying to spend some time talking to some different farmers that I know through different means about just other crop types and different farming styles, which has been very interesting. But most of the time I have to go kind of far to find somebody that farms something other than corn and soybeans in the broad part of the Midwest here. Now that I've been doing some animals and stuff in my series, I've been a little bit more focused on dairy operations and things like that. I think I am gonna just take this around rather than continue to do the up-down row. I feel like I was doing a better job when I was planting around the side of this hill. JR Cloudcast Council guys hire workers as GPS. That's true. But where's the fun in that? You've got to at least do the turnarounds. Would it cost much to get the markers? Probably not. I don't think it costs that much to add them on. It's more time. I'd have to drive up to the farmyard there and actually find the workshop. I assume there's a workshop on the farm here, but I don't even know. Eric, I have not gotten a chance to meet the millennial farmer yet, which is funny because I've been up in the Starbuck Lowry area quite a few times because my grandparents were from there. My grandparents are actually buried up there now, but I am very familiar with the area that he farms in. Just never had a chance to meet him. But I did get a chance to hang out with the Welker Farms guys for 3 days at the Farm Progress Show. We were right across from the Case booth, and with American Farming being partnered with Case, we got to hang out with those guys. Plus, Grant knows a lot of the farm tubers, I should say, real life farmers. So we got to hang out with people like Cole the Corn Star and Laura Farms, and Brian's farming videos came by for a while. So, you know, I got to hang out with a bunch of those kind of personalities, and that was a lot of fun last September. So always a good time to get to hang out with some actual farmers and learn some things. Brian, you guys plant sorghum with a corn planter as well. Then we chop it with a 2-head chopper. Oh, well, I guess... Oh, I guess I can't stop coughing. I guess I'm not doing it so far off from reality then as I thought. That's very good to know. Wolf Boy asked, how can I join? So the server is open to the community. All the information is on my Discord server for those that want to jump in and hang out. We don't have a lot of jobs open right now. We've only got a couple of planters and I think one guy out spreading lime right now. The farm isn't quite so big yet, but we're getting there. And mostly it's just I need to get a couple more mods on here, I think. I'm not used to CrossPlay, so I have my my staple mod folder that I use when I set up a multiplayer server, and about half of those mods didn't make it onto the server here because they weren't crossplay compatible. So we're gonna have to get a new set of mods here that work across platforms. But so far I feel like we've got a pretty good variety of things on the server now, which is nice. Daniel Stauffer, you live in Pennsylvania. Very nice. I have been through Pennsylvania quite a few times, but never really with a kind of focus on farming. So I'm kind of, next time I drive through, I'm going to be spending a lot more time looking out in the fields and kind of rating the map from a realism perspective. I always like playing on maps that are based loosely around real-life places. So I'm kind of curious now to rate Bucks County and see, you know, if it holds up to the real life Pennsylvania farming atmosphere in that area. But so far I haven't had a chance to get out there and take a look. I'm squaring this off because I'm tired of going crooked. Professor of Logic, welcome to the channel. Appreciate the membership there, sir. I'm actually ahead of the notification for a change. Happens rarely, but occasionally YouTube notifies me ahead of the Stream Elements notification. You've been to Elm Creek? Nice. Yeah, it's funny, I drove out to visit some different farms and stuff a couple summers ago, and I actually managed to go through and check out most of the maps that MRG has created over the years. Just happened to be driving through the areas that he likes to base a lot of his maps on, so that was kind of fun. Actually took a picture with a couple of the signs there. Actually got a picture on the bridge that UMRV is based off of. So that was fun as well. Had no expectation that I would be playing a UMRV map a couple of years later now here, but that's awesome. You want to go to Ravenport, there you go. I'm not sure that that one's actually based on a real-life town. I think that's a fictitious location. I've obviously used at least a little bit of liquid fertilizer at some point here, so there must have been some spot on this field that got missed with the fertilizer, because everything else is slightly over-applied, so I was not expecting to actually use up any fertilizer here, but we've used a little bit. Justin Masters, how come your game is super laggy every time you go to farm? That I don't know. There's a lot of reasons that your game could lag in Farm Sim. It's not always the most performant game, but I do find the most likely case. Hey, flying deer, how's that? Very cool. I do find that the most likely case that you're having lag is because you've got some mods or something that have problems. So I always recommend checking your log file in your My Documents. Was it Documents, My Games, Farm Sim 22? There's a log.txt file that'll have any of your errors. Or if you've turned on your dev console, you can hit the tilde key in game to see the log in real time like this, and you'll see if there's a bunch of errors and stuff in there. That's usually what's causing your game to lag out. Otherwise, a lot of times you just need to play with your graphics settings depending on your hardware. It just might not be up to running at whatever graphics level you're at. Jared Clock, I know a guy that knows consoles pretty well. Get a hold of me. There you go. Yeah, if you play on console, I hear that the performance is usually just pretty meh all of the time. How do you turn on the console in FS22? You do have to go in. There's a XML file that you've got to modify to enable that. I've done a video on it way in the past at some point, I'm sure, but so has a lot of people. So if you just look at how to turn on, man, is it the developer console, I think is what it's called, in FS22, you'll find a video. It's the exact same steps as for FS19 and stuff, so if you find a video for a older version of the game, that's gonna point you in the right direction as well. Alright, last little triangle over here, and we're all done putting this sorghum in. There we go. Oh, I can't even hear the planter whine when I'm in the tractor cab. That's nice. I can hear it rolling over the ground, though. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. All right, well, that's some sorghum. What else are we going to plant? Let's turn this planter off. Get it folding up. There we go. And Patrick, yeah, I am so used to manual detach. Do we have any mowers? We do not yet. Are there any good mowers on base game? I could get the side mower. We had the Vermeer pack, and then I got rid of it. How about... I don't know if I want to torture anybody that much. What does this thing look like? That's not too bad. Do we have something with a front 3-point, though? We could get that set up. Oh, Godly Devil's on here. You know what, Godly Devil? You just got promoted to farm manager. Where are you at? I saw your name. Promotion. There you go. Awesome. Is there a way you can join the game, or is that for Patreons only? Nope. The game is open to anybody that wants to play. It's on, all the information's on Discord. It's a community server, so everybody is there. Everybody that's on Discord can see the Bucks County CrossPlay server channel, and you can join in. Where was I going? We're going across the road. I'm like so distracted right now. I don't even know what we're doing. But yeah, we'll have to get a good baler mod or something on here as well. Although we might just end up using one of the base game balers. I guess there's not that many baling options. I think we're gonna put corn over here. This is a nice big field. I like big corn fields. I don't know where the driveway to this field is, so I'm probably just gonna start planting it right here. All right, a little bit further over here. We need a loader to lift these things up when we have product in them. Yeah. Let's see, I'm not gonna be able to do this in cabs, so let's just not even pretend and jump back out for planting the outside row here. Oh wait, let's get that Kuhn side mower to start with. All right, yeah, that's my bad. I was buying a mower and I forgot all about it. We can get the side mower to start with, and I need to look around for some more grass stuff because I'd love to get some cows going, I think. And I just missed. GD said something. Delivering some corn to a sell point. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you guys want to sell crops, go for it. I have not paid attention to the settings, and or I haven't paid attention to what the prices are. And we've got a bunch of crops in the bins, so whatever we want to do, if somebody wants to sell stuff off, go for it. We've got a lot of wagons now on the farm. Unfortunately, for spring work, we don't have a lot going on, although the mowing is going to really up the ante on that. So I guess if we get a tedder and a baler going, we could really do some work. We've got a bunch of straw bales already in an enclosure, so getting some hay going is going to be great because then we can buy some cows. Darren, planting is your favorite thing to do in FS22. Nice. I would say for me, it's probably second behind harvesting. I just love harvesting corn. I'm not sure we've got much tillage left to do. I know we got some tillage equipment. If we look at the map, let me just double check here real quick. We've got field 28 needs plowing. So that's our only field right now that looks like it needs tillage. Hey, Ted Wernberg, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. We are getting some planting done here on Bucks County. This is an interesting save for me. We're doing something a little bit different. I'm trying to do some back-to-back streams here on the community server. See if we can have a little bit of multiplayer chaos to mix things up in the live streams for a bit here. PS5 is a whole new world. I have not had an opportunity, I don't think, to play on a PS5 yet. You don't have to worry about slot count and stuff. Oh, we caught a tree. My goodness. So much for staying in the single digits on a crash counter tonight. We're down to one last track, or one last, whatchamacallit now. Yeah, there's some good mods out there for mowers, I feel like. I don't know about tedders, but I feel like I've seen a couple of mergers and stuff out there too, so I'm sure we'll find some mods. I just wasn't thinking about grass work when I set up for the stream tonight. Love this map, Tad. Yeah, I haven't played on it yet, but I am enjoying it. I love the scenery out in the fields especially. Not as big a fan of the main farm. I've said this earlier in the stream. I'm not trying to pick on the map or anything. I think if I were to play it, though, I would just want to build my own farm in that space instead. But I'm loving the fields and the hills and everything and how it's laid out. I like it. It feels big. I don't feel like I've gotten to a map edge yet. You know, I'm sure there are map edges, but where I've been playing, I just don't even realize that there's an edge to the map. It's been so nice. I wish more maps would kind of try to, you know, keep you in the immersion like this. And maybe it's just happens to be where the farm is and where my fields are at, but I feel very immersed driving around and playing on this map so far. Got somebody hitting that little field 28. There's not too much else left here that needs plowing. There's a triple mower that goes 18 with a hitch where you can pull a baler at the same time. That's not terribly realistic, Mr. Clock. I was going to play this map, but I don't know if I want to because of the main farm. Yeah, and my recommendation there is just take advantage of all the building tools. Then, you know, there's some really good mods on the mod hub even for building out farms, I feel like, and if you're on PC for sure. All right, I'm just lifting up until I get to the curve here so that I don't have to keep having that wonky area right in the middle of the field. And here we go. Try and do a couple of headland passes before the up down. This field is a lot bigger than the last one we just did. My goodness. This is, oops, we're missing a strip. The row of shame from a planting perspective right next to the road and everything. That was always when I was working on the farm. He let me plant a little bit. I didn't get to run the planter very often, but I never got to do the bits right by the road because I don't know, it's one of those farmer pride things. The rows next to the road have to look perfect. You know, if you mess something up on the back end of the field where nobody can see it, it wasn't a big deal, but the rows next to the road, they gotta be looking good. Johnny Popper, it's a great map. You've logged over 100 hours on this map. The only thing you didn't like about it was the original farm. Simulation Station, how you doing? It has been a while. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Finally getting back into the streaming here, trying to get back on a schedule. It's been a bit. Been 12 weeks I was off sick, but we're back to normal now. We're doing good. Got some crazy deer on this map, though. That's the only other thing I've noticed, and honestly, that doesn't really detract much for me. I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird to see flying deer on the edge of a field, but the deer have always been kind of wonky in Farm Sim 22 here. We fell behind on our hydration quota. I need to get like a stream timer up that, you know, kind of comes on every 5 minutes and just buzzes at me to take a sip of water. BMAC, do you think that they could get the lease to own mod brought over to console? I would love to see some mods like that, but no, I don't think we'll see that, at least not from the modding community, because that relies very heavily on some scripts to kind of inject that code into that whole workflow. And so I wouldn't expect us to see lease to own get over to console anytime soon or ever. I am using up a little bit of nitrogen now, but they really did a number on all these fields. They got the fertilizer spread pretty high here everywhere, so that not much is required. Not sure how that's going to work on some of the crops that require less nitrogen, though. I think you actually take a yield hit if your nitrogen levels are too much higher than they're supposed to be. All right, we're on the second headland pass now. Let's see if we can line ourselves up here. The only problem with doing in-cab for something like this is I feel like you've got a lot of back and forth. And I don't know about you guys. I don't know if this is a great viewing experience. I feel like I would get nauseous if I was doing too much back and forth like this. If I had GPS or something where I was going down a nice long straight row and I was just watching behind me for a bit without moving the camera, it might not be too bad, but that's gonna give me some motion sickness if I keep doing that, I think. Yeah, simulation station on the mend, on the mend. Started out with a 4840 from Odom Farms. I'm not familiar with the acronym. I feel like I should be though. And it's literally over 80 hours on the meter. Yeah, the 4840 is a nice tractor there. Do you think the Giants will bring Elise to own over to the next Farm Sim game? Nope, I don't think so. I don't think they're... I think it falls out of kind of their design paradigm, but I don't know. They brought some other stuff over, but I think that they're kind of focused on a more streamlined experience, and some of the stuff that's a little bit more complicated to consume, even if it's more realistic, is really not kind of their motto. Apologies, I can't turn and use the keyboard and all the other things and mute the mic before the cough here. Too many things, not enough hands. JR Clock, not even kind of realistic, but it's cool. Well, there you go. There's some really big swathers for sure that I've seen on available on ModHub, so we'll definitely be looking for some decent sized equipment when we can. Some of these fields are quite sizable, I've noticed. Professor, wish you can see me and Farmer Trev mess with this Case Patriot and the FERT tank. Yeah, I got that thing set up in the store with a little bit of help from the viewers, and that was quite a hassle to get that up and running. Godly Devil, very weird. I can't unload this Parker gravity wagon corns back into the silo. Yeah, I've heard a few people were trying to do that. Let me, I'm curious if I can as an admin. Let me come up here. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, so there's another piece that you need to lift this thing up, guys. Where is the other piece? That's the fork. No, there's a doohickey that you've got to attach to the top of the tank. It's in one of these sheds somewhere, I'm sure. Or did somebody leave it up at the store, maybe? Oh, you guys got it. Oh, there it is, right there. That's the thing that you need to lift it up off of the tank up off the ground. Yeah, I think that'll work for both of them. All right, so there's a Parker gravity wagon here that's full of corn that can't be emptied, huh? Let's, whoa, I'm being run over. Let's see if we can find a tractor to give that a shot with. Oh, we've got all kinds of equipment. Is that a baler? Oh, we do have a John Deere baler here. Nice. Oh, Godly's got a tractor here. I'm so used to having manual attach on all my multiplayer saves, so I'm out here like ready to hook him up. All right, let's see here. No, it says it's gonna start unloading and then nothing happens. Interesting. Huh. What do you know? Well, maybe this one will be better after a server restart. We'll just leave the corn in there for now. The silo isn't full. It shouldn't be because we just sold like a ton of corn. So it should have space. It should have space. Oh, it's too heavy to lift with the product in it. I gotcha. Westy, welcome back. We're, I was gonna say, I don't know what I was gonna say, but I'm not sure I'm gonna finish this field. This field is huge, and I probably could have gone the other direction. It'd help if I wasn't overlapping so much. I probably could have done the up-down rows a little bit different direction here, but we've committed to the direction we're going now, so we might as well stick it out. We've got some very crooked rows here, though. See if I can maybe straighten these out. I don't know. We're so far into the field at this point, I don't want to waste a bunch of time straightening rows out. I'd rather just keep planting. Even if it means we're going to have crooked rows for the rest of the field. I don't think I could commit myself to driving straight for the rest of the night without GPS anyway. Yeah, I know. Godly's watching it. He's got a twitch because I'm driving so crooked. Rank 29, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh no. Our tractor died. I pushed all kinds of wrong buttons. Okay, let's see here. There we go. We do not have a tedder yet. Do you guys need a tedder? Let's see what kind of tedders base game has. I'm sure it's going to be abysmal, but I don't have the other pack on right now. We'll go ahead and we'll get this one. It'll match our mower for now. It's better than nothing. I suppose I might as well just go ahead and see what we've got for a rake while I'm in here. Probably going to get the merger. Although, we do have this thing. Let's get the merger. I haven't used a merger. Oh, whoa, whoa. 110. Oh, we got the money. Okay. I'm used to the other save where I don't have enough money to buy things. I'm having to do my like lean over and look over the mic right now with how things are set up. It's not quite optimal. I gotta tweak the settings a little bit here, the setup a little bit before the next live stream, I think. If you see this, what's your favorite mod not including GPS? I actually really like the precision farming mod. That for me, that is a gameplay mod by Giants, and it has enhanced the game in the most ways. So, so as far as gameplay mod goes, that's probably the winner for me. And then as far as vehicles and implements and stuff like that go, my favorite tractor mod is always the 8RX. That's my hands down favorite tractor. JR Clock switched through the unloads like it's a hopper bottom. Oh, that might be. It has other unload points you have to change to, like the hopper bottoms. Oh, okay. That might have solved the problem there. In fact, let me just tab up there and see if I can give that a shot. Is that still over there? No, the tractor got ganked. Wonder if there's another tractor here somewhere. Nope, I think everything's busy now that we're doing hay work. Well, we'll have to give that a shot at a later point here. Good point, though, Mr. Clock. Trio Gaming, you've been here since my very first stream. I somehow doubt that, because I did some streams way back in the day before my channel was very big, so I know for a fact who my first few viewers were during those early streams, because they were all people I knew in real life. But you've been around for a while, sir. You've been around for a while, I'll give you that. John Deere with a case planner, I love it. Yeah, we're trying to push the buttons. We've got the lime spread here, so it's all white. This is like my Christmas collection. Rank 29, you've got 65 hours on Blackwater Bottoms. I'll have to admit, that is not a map that I'm familiar with. I'll have to Google that one, because I haven't played on that map at all. What do you like about the map? What keeps you engaged in farming on it for that long? I have checked out the Iowa Plains view map, but it was okay. We streamed on it a couple of times now. It just didn't quite capture me enough to do a series on it. Ta-da! You have 60 hours on Purbeck. I've heard a lot of people play on that Purbeck map and really like it. I need to, at some point, check out some of the nice EU maps that are out there. There's a lot of really great maps out there. I've just never had a chance to give them a shot. BMAC, out of all FS games, what is your hands-down favorite map? I would probably give that award to the Millennial Farmer map, just because that map really fit my playstyle well, and I just had a lot of fun playing on that map. It was kind of my first big map that took off for me, and I learned a lot about farm sim and a lot about modding on that map, because I was one of the few people that got a copy of that map before they took it back off the mod hub. And then I ended up spending a lot of time fixing it and a lot of the issues, so much so that I ended up working with the Mapper's Paradise guys to get it all fixed up and eventually relaunched for everybody again on the mod hub. A lot of that was thanks to Mr. Clock, who's been in the chat here tonight, kind of putting me in contact with those guys, and he'd found some of my videos and saw me posting tutorial videos on how to fix some of the bugs and put me in contact with them. So I did a lot of testing and got early access to a bunch of their iterations of that map so that they could get it out to the community, which was a lot of fun for me. So that map, I think, will always hold a special place in my heart, just because of all the interaction with different elements of the community that I had during that entire Let's Play series. But behind that, I really enjoyed a lot of maps. Flint Hills was an awesome map. I loved playing on all of MRG's maps. There's just been a lot of good maps out there. Edgewater has been one of the funner ones that I've had on FS22. There's a bunch of FS22 maps that I've enjoyed, though. URMRV I'm really enjoying as well, so I don't know. It's hard to really pick one map when you're someone like me. I mean, I have played so many different maps now for Farm Sim that I lose track. I really enjoyed, man, what was the name of that map? From Nitro Dad. He did the one that was based in like upstate New York somewhere. I can't remember it. For FS19. I've enjoyed his FS22 map as well, but he did some really fun maps too. Georgetown, thank you, Livin. That was a fun map. I like that map a lot. I think that was the first time I ran a serious Case IH farm with older equipment and stuff. That was fun. Just hit 260 hours on Edgewater. Wow, that's a lot of hours. Hinterland is nice. You have over 600 into it. Wow. Yeah, I haven't played that much on FS22. I mean, I've put a lot of time in for YouTube and stuff, but I bounce around so much between different maps and stuff for YouTube that I don't sink that much time into any one save. The Millennial Farmer map was a PC-only map, if I remember right. They had tried to do some fancy stuff to kind of expand the map size and get it out on console. I honestly don't remember if they ever got it out on console after all that. At least back then, especially, I was very much just a PC player and had I have no idea what was going on in the console world in the FS19 days. I've paid a little bit more attention as we got into FS22 here, only because of CrossPlay. And the fact that I can play on my PC and play alongside a console player is actually pretty cool. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, if I look on here, we've got at least a couple of Xbox players here on the map tonight, which is really fun. It was on both platforms. There you go, Mr. Jump. Appreciate it. Do you know if Lone Oak is coming out in FS22? I don't think so. I think I remember seeing the mod author say that not only was it not coming out, but that he wasn't planning on giving permission to anybody to convert it. But I don't know that officially. I feel like I remember seeing a Facebook post to that effect at one point. But who knows? Things can always change. The shop and a little bit of the town and shop went out of the map. Yeah, that was really cool. I really liked how they did that. It really kind of opened things up on a standard size map. And that's usually I like to play on 4X or bigger maps. But yeah, Bullet Bill said no bueno. I thought I remembered seeing him post to that effect somewhere. But yeah, so there's been so many good standard size maps that feel so much bigger that I've seen lately that I feel like I haven't given them a fair shot. Like this map I'll use as an example. I mean, I'm out here with a 16-row planter, and I've been going to town on this field for a while now, and it's still not planted. So this is a good size field for a standard size map. Edgewater is a standard size map that feels a lot bigger. And what else? I feel like I just played another one recently that feels a lot bigger. And my point being is just I think I need to start checking out a few more of these standard size maps from now on, because this is a great map that I feel like I missed out on in previous iterations. I'm trying to square this off a little bit. I'm tired of this curve. The map by Antler22 may or may not be released. Oh, yeah, that's right. Nebraska map, I think it was. Yep. Oh, the rank 29. Yep, Nebraska map. Wish to bring out Lone Oak. Yeah, Lone Oak was fun. I did a short series on that at one point, I think. Hope that planter has row clutches. Yeah, exactly. We're just making a mess of things, and I just straightened this out, and I'm gonna put a giant curve on the end. Look at me making a mess. Roper, it is all the server information's on Discord. If you're interested in joining, you have to join the Discord server. 5% seed left. I don't know if we're gonna make it, folks. There's not that much field left, but we're burning through the seed pretty quick. I do miss my unit convert mod, though. Unit convert was is the bomb. What do you think of someone adding mint to FS22? Mint would be an interesting crop, for sure. I think there's a lot of opportunities for new crop types in the game that we don't have right now, along with kind of the equipment to go with them. I know I've seen a few mods floating around on Facebook about like peanuts and peanut harvesting and all of that stuff. I would love to kind of track some more of that down at some point. I think it'd be a lot of fun for FS22 at some point, but I don't think a lot of those mods end up getting released publicly, is always the problem when I've looked into it in the past. But it'd be kind of cool to see some more realistic equipment for different crop types coming out. I know the potato mods and stuff have come out that are much more like at least North American style potato harvesting and stuff. I did a live stream using those mods not too long ago, and that was a lot of fun. Tin Man, you're over on Stone Valley. Nice. Combined some fields into a giant field. And I am out of seed. Do we have a seed tender on the farm yet? I don't think we do. Let's take a look. What do we got for seed tending options? Oh, look, I put a seed tender on here. Very nice. What is all this? Okay, no, I just want normal bumper pole or gooseneck. Oh, we're gonna do bumper pole because I don't know what we've got. Standard capacity. Buy. Do we have any pickup trucks on this server? Oh, so painful. Can we afford it? We can't even afford it. Okay. We're gonna take out a $5,000 loan, and then we're gonna have to remember to go sell something. Just so I can get a seed tender out here. Wahaha. Ooh, it's white too. I should have got a better color. Oh well, we can edit it later. We might have to break down and get some kind of a truck mod on the server here too. I don't know if I can handle using this lizard pickup truck for very long. I've been spoiled with so many good mods in PC when it comes to trucks and things. Been using the Ford from Northwest Mods and Edits for so long that I don't even know how to drive anything else. I guess the interior on this thing isn't the worst I've seen. Am I even going the right way? I don't know. I did so many trips back and forth from the shop to the farm in the live stream on Saturday that you'd think I'd have it memorized by now. I think I gotta turn left here. Oh, that's right, and then I can cut across. Zoom. We're out here bailing with the big four-wheel drive. Nice. That seems like a bit of overkill, but we're kind of at that stage where we use the equipment we've got on the farm right now, I guess. All right, I'm gonna pull right in here. Gonna pop open the cover, and we're gonna steal some seed. How do I can't seem to get seed in this other hopper. Oh well, you know what? That's plenty to get started, I guess. I'm just a little confused. Not the right way. Where did I leave my tractor here? We out in field 9? Is that where we're at? I think we're out in field 9. I'm doing loop-de-loops here. I can't remember how to get out of the farm. I think we go this way. And then I turn right and then right again. That's gonna be the trick. We'll see. Wow, this thing will actually get up and go though. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna get myself wrapped around a telephone pole again. Alright, up here. Let's give ourselves a little bit more oomph by gearing down. This truck doesn't necessarily have the most power here. I'm falling behind on chat. I apologize. Let me get out here to the right field real quick. Don't want to end up crashed into anything. Tad, you're surprised they don't have unit convert in FS22? Yeah, me too. I mean, if you're gonna add it for the distance and the acres and everything else, like, why can't we get it for unit of measure? I don't understand. I'm gonna come down here and cut across as few of the planted crops as I can, I think. There we go. And is it O to put the arm out? Alright. I'm gonna have to probably hop in that tractor and open up those covers though. Dusty's got me? Alright. We're gonna open up these hoppers. And let me see, I can back up a couple feet. Oh, I might have gone too far. There we go. And where did I run out? Oh, back there, okay. We'll get spun back around here in a minute. Clock unit convert is the only thing you miss. Learned enough about CrossPlay that use that concept with hired workers. People are lucky Clock and I retired our hammers. I am falling behind on chat here, obviously. Catching it late. Hey, Perma's modding. How you doing, man? Tad, you forgot about it being crossplay. Nice. It is indeed a crossplay server, so open to everybody. That thing's got quite the horn on it. Oh, it's got the silly horn. Nice. All right, let's see here. Get this fired up. Get this dropped off, and we'll get back into planting here and hopefully catch up on chat again. BMAC, does the dev commands work the same on crossplay as it does on PC only? It does work on the server. I don't know how it works if you're not like the host or on a dedicated server, but I can use some of the dev commands, which is nice because without that, taking screenshots for thumbnails and stuff on this server has been very painful. But I can indeed go in and do like turn the HUD off and things like that, so I can get a decent screenshot, adjust the field of view, all that stuff. Yeah, we don't need FERT. We just need seed in the seed tender right now. Sarah, welcome to the stream. So hopefully you're doing well tonight. And this looks like the last pass on these longer rows here, so we're almost done with this field. I'm hoping to get this wrapped up tonight. We've got a lot of other fields to go here, but I think I'm going to leave the time on 0.5 when we exit out tonight. I've got this server set up to pause just because I don't know how active it is right now, so I think we're going to just kind of run with things the way they are right now, and that way it'll be here and not too far along by Thursday when I jump on, and we can hopefully have finished up all of our spring work. I saw a lot of grass work going on in the other field there, so maybe we'll have to pick up some animals here and get the dairy farm moving on this next stream. I think that would be fun. What's your favorite planter, Darren? That's a good question. I don't know if I have a favorite planter. I would say that the planting setup that I've liked most in FS22 so far is running this 8RX with the tanks on it, and the 1770 NT. I want to say that was a JHHG mod that integrates with the SID modding 8RX here and has like all the hoses and stuff that connect to it exactly and looks real good. I really enjoyed that setup the most so far of the planter tractor combos that I've used. But that said, these case early riser planters by Custom Modding have been awesome. I do like that you have the smaller options. I think the only thing I had liked is to see a bigger one. I think it only goes up to 24 row in this mod. I'd love to see a 36 row model. That could be a lot of fun. Oh, goodness. Johnny Popper, I know Delta South Modding has an Alabama, Mississippi, and Texas map. And the Alabama and Mississippi map have peanuts. I have seen maps that support peanuts. I just, the mods to farm them so far that I have found are usually not accessible. They're not released to the public. So that's the only thing that's really kind of held me up from getting into the peanuts. Braden, how you doing? Haven't personally played with it, but it looks pretty cool. The 1775 NT, thank you. You'd think I could keep some of this stuff straight, but I'm getting low on brain cells lately. Too much hanging out in kindergarten classes and not enough sleeping going on. All right, let's get this thing folded up. SK, we really don't see many case planners out in the wild by you. Yeah, that's true. I have seen so many people running John Deere planters in our area. It's really uncommon to see anything but a John Deere planter. And yeah, even people running the other colored tractors are usually planting with John Deeres around here. So I'm right there with you. All right, let's put some speed on this thing and drive it back up to the farm like a good citizen. Don't want to leave our equipment parked all over the place. And I think there's actually a entrance, into the farm back here. In fact, let me jump. Whoa, my camera's all over the place. Let me jump in here this way. Might be able to do this a little bit better. There we go. Permas can't see. I've seen a lot of case planners around here besides the one that does the field you're in. There you go. In your part of the country, they all use deer, but if on the other side everything is case, interesting, interesting. Yeah, it's funny is that area that I live, I don't get to see a lot of farm equipment just because I'm a little bit more in the suburban area now. But out of the blue, I'm driving in a downtown area. There's not a field any direction for miles. And there's a giant case Steiger with a slurry tanker parked in the middle of a parking lot. It's just like, what is this doing here? You have no business having a giant manure tanker in the middle of town parked in a parking lot with no field for miles. But there it was. Unfortunately, not in a good spot where I could pull over and get a photo, so it was quite interesting. I'm sure he was just going in for a bagel or something, but then it was parked there for like 2 days, so maybe he broke down driving through. But it was quite interesting for sure. BMAC, do I think Giants will add more equipment with another DLC or other crops? Well, I know they've got a couple more DLC packs coming. I think there's going to be some equipment. And then I know they've already announced they're going to launch carrots in the big DLC towards the end of the year. So that'll be the new crop. Hopefully they've got some new root crop equipment to go along with that. That might be kind of interesting. But I think we're going to wrap things up here tonight. It's been a wonderful stream. I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with us tonight. And let me just check. I'm going to check one thing here before we wrap it up for the night. I'm going to see... Oh, we didn't adjust it. My curtain is slightly off here. There we go. I didn't get a chance to mess with this before stream. I wanted to see if our other scenes were set up so that next time we stream, we know it's all good to go, which it is. So I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me tonight and dealing with me getting everything kind of back and set up. We're getting back on track. We've got UMRV coming out tomorrow. Episode's already uploaded to YouTube. So we'll be... posting more daily content Monday through Friday starting next week. We're back on track now, and we'll see how long I can keep that up. Hopefully my voice doesn't give out. We can get another episode recorded tomorrow morning for Monday. But it was a wonderful evening, and we'll catch you all next time. That's all for today. Kedrick, out. And like always, I lost the button to end the stream.